Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Before I begin today's video, I just want to say a massive thank you for all the lovely comments I got on my last video, which, as many of you may know, that was also my first ever video. So yeah, I'm really excited to get going today. Today I'm going to be talking you through some of my lockdown buys. I've not been doing a lot else in lockdown other than doing some online orders, so I thought I'd go through those, and when I mentioned it on my story, a lot of you were really eager to see it, so off we go. Okay, so first of all I will go through my most recent order, which was actually from MAC. I think I got this about a week ago, but it took about 2 weeks to get here. When I did this order they had 20% off a lot of things on the site, and then they had like a little deal where it was, if you spend, I think it was £50, you got a free blusher, and £70 you got a free brush. I'm one of them people that if there's a deal like that, then don't you worry, I'm spending the £70 and getting the 2 free things. These weren't actually the products that you were supposed to get, I believe. I think the brush, you were meant to get like a fan brush, but they ran out, so you ended up with this. It is the MAC 139S brush. To be honest, I am happy with this brush. I wouldn't really use the fan brush, but if it's free, it's free. But this actually worked out a lot better for me. And then the blusher is the Sheer Tone blush, and I believe it's in the colour Peaches. Yeah, Peaches. So I don't know how well you can see that, but it's just a really pretty peachy pinky colour, perfect for the apples of your cheeks. So the products that I did actually buy, I bought the foundation, the face and body foundation. I've wanted this for a while because I know a lot of people swear by it. However, I was quite shocked at how thin it was when you put it on. I wasn't also sure what colour to get, just because I was ordering it online, and I think with foundation it is often easier to go into the store and swatch it on your skin, etc. But obviously coronavirus, we can't do that. It was basically on the MAC website, there's like a little section where it's like find your foundation shade, something along the lines of that, and there's different like MAC models, I guess that's who they are, and you kind of choose kind of what skin tone you think matches with yours best. So I did do that. I would say it's accurate, the colour that I got, because it's good for my skin. My skin is naturally quite pale. However, I think if I was in the store I would have got maybe a slightly darker one, just because I do like Pops. Poppy's just here again, making a... They're so cute. Where were we? I think if I'd have gone in the store and bought this foundation I would have got a shade darker, just because I do personally like a little bit of a dark foundation, because I do tan a lot and things like that. But all in all I'm really impressed with the shade. I'm not impressed with the actual formula, but it's just a lot thinner than I thought it was going to be. I also bought the Pro Longwear concealer. This, again, I had to kind of do the like skin match test kind of thing with the model's skin tones. And then I did go for a bit lighter just because for under the eye and things like that. So I'm quite pleased with that shade as well. That is actually in NC20, and what I love about this is that it's a little pump rather than just a like stick or a wand kind of thing. So I think that might be the first foundation I've actually got that is, first concealer I've got that is actually a pump, and I just think that's really cute in that little bottle. This next product I'm most excited about from this order, it is the Eyebrows Big Boost Fibre Gel. Now, I have never worn an actual eyebrow product that's intended for eyebrows on my eyebrows. I've always used, since watching Tanya Burrin, well, years and years ago, she always used a MAC eyeshadow just to fill her brows in. So that is what I've been doing for the last however many years. So this is actually the first eyebrow product I've bought. I do tend to have quite fair eyebrows really, and they're not overly bushy. I don't really tend to go and get them waxed or anything like that, I just kind of pluck myself. But throughout lockdown I've become obsessed with Perry Edwards and her eyebrows. So I thought there's a product that kind of like can like make them a little bit more bushier or just look a little bit more, you know. And this is amazing. I've actually got it on today. I don't know if you can see it well or not, but I think this is the 3rd day of using it, so I'm not the best at applying it still. I do make a bit of a mess and have to clean up afterwards, but as you can see, it's just like a little wand. Mine is in the colour Brunette, I believe. Yeah, Brunette. And I am just really loving that. I will be using that until it runs out, and then I think I would definitely be getting a replacement because I do just love it. And then finally from MAC, I just bought 2 lip glosses as well. I'm just obsessed with lip glosses at the moment. I'm wearing at the moment one of them, the 342 Elemental Forces. So this is the Elemental Forces one, the one that I'm wearing today. A similar one, but it is a little bit different, but you know, every lip gloss is different. Is 331 in Beaux, and I'll show you them together. So they are like quite, they're not as pinky as I would normally go for. I would normally go for like a light pinky, but this one is like a little bit browny as well. They've both got slight shimmers in, but yeah, obsessed with those. So that is MAC. Please don't make me do that again. So next up are some products that you will have seen if you've watched my last video about highlighters, but I bought these during lockdown, so they're in this video as well. I got the iconic glow bundle, so that obviously features the Illuminator, and that is in the colour blush. It's just really perfect just for the tops of your cheeks. I don't actually have it on today, but I've been wearing it quite a lot recently when I've been wearing makeup. When I got the bundle, I think it was £36.40 I want to say, and because you'd spent over £35 you got a free product. So when I was ordering, it was the Multi Glow in Warm Honey. Again, you'll have seen this in my previous video, but it's just a really nice kind of natural glowy colour, I would say. And then finally, I've just been having this sat here really still so I could shake it. It's the iconic Prep Set Glow in Glow. I'll just shake that for you and you can have a look. I mean, just look how pretty that is. It's just, I'm obsessed with it. I mean, I think that was one of the reasons I really wanted to get it as well, just so I could shake it and watch it, because I mean, why would you not just want to sit and stare at that? But yeah, love it. Next up is kind of my most exciting order, I would say, of lockdown. I bought this, when did I buy it? I think I ordered it last week and it came just before the weekend, so it came within, say, 3 to 4 days, where it says on the website it'll come between 7 and 10. However, say hello to my new gorgeous bag. I am absolutely obsessed with this colour. This is like my ideal ever colour. I think it was actually called taupe on the website, and then when I put it in my basket and ordered it, it came up as soft brown. Is it soft brown or light brown? I think it was soft brown, and I was a little bit like, oh, I thought it was taupe. And then it's come, and I would say it is more taupey to like a dusty pink, like dusty rose kind of colour, I would maybe call it. But I'm obsessed with this. It did actually have 50% off on the website, so it was down from like 140 something to £77. I know that's still quite expensive. However, it's not just this bag. It's a 2-in-1. I don't know if you can see in there very much, but there is a little, drop it, there's a little pouch in there. So it was advertised as coming with a little inner pouch in the bag, and I thought, perfect, I'll just show you inside. Some pockets and things, so it is like perfect. It's just perfect. However, this little inner pouch that came, I thought, oh, that's really good for just, I could maybe put like makeup in it when I'm on the go, or just like little bits and bobs. However, it got here and it's the perfect size for a clutch, and it is just, I mean, I wouldn't wear it, I wouldn't take it on an actual night out or anything like that, just because I don't trust myself, but maybe some like sophisticated day drinks, this is perfect. And I just love how it just slots in the bag and fits in that little pocket, and if you didn't want to like take it in your bag, then you've got a nice decent sized pocket inside as well. So I'm really excited about that one. This, I just think, I mean, it's just perfect. I am a bag lover anyway, so I'll get excited over anything, but I think this is my first actual Ted Baker bag. I don't think I've had one before. I've had a purse I got from Cheshire Oaks, but that is just beautiful. And it comes with a little kind of protective bag to keep it in, and it came in a really nice box, which I'm going to keep the box to store it in. So I'm going to put it in the bag and then put everything in the box just so it keeps really nice. Next up, and we'll go through my Beauty Bay order. I had never ordered from Beauty Bay before, which is quite shocking really. I think because I've always kind of just bought at like Boots or Superdrug or like the actual store of the products, so like actual Makeup Revolution or whatever. But Beauty Bay is definitely going to be one that I am shopping a lot on. It literally has everything. It's amazing. Anyway, some of the products that I got from Beauty Bay, well, they're all actually Revolution products, Makeup Revolution. I got the Iconic 3 palette. This is purely because I love the Naked 3 palette, but I don't actually have the Naked 3 palette, the Urban Decay one, and this is the dupe for it. I have the Huda Beauty Nude palette, which is very pinky, so I just don't want to spend a lot of money on another palette. I mean, I've got far too many palettes as it is. I didn't even need that one, but I wanted it, so that's just the kind of thing that I do. I bought an eyebrow product from here actually, which I'm excited to try. I've not tried it yet. It's the Revolution Pro brow pomade in medium brown. I really want to try, well, I wanted to try the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomade. Everyone raves about it, everyone loves it, but like I said before, I've not actually used a brow product on my eyebrows before, except this MAC one now. So I just thought, rather than spending £23, I think it is, the Anastasia Beverly Hills, I think that was like £4 or £5. I think it was around there anyway. So I thought I might as well test it out with that one, see how I go with a pomade. I've never even used a pomade, see if I like it, and we'll go from there. So I will let you know how I get on with that one because I've not tried it yet. I also got, I'm really impressed with this, a mascara. It's the Makeup Revolution Wispy Lash one. I'm actually wearing it today, don't know how well, you might not think it looks very good, but I've got the worst eyelashes ever. They're just short and stumpy and just the worst. Is that the rain? It's raining. But this is, I kind of tend to use 2 mascaras in one. I've never found a mascara where I'm just like, that one mascara is my absolute go-to, that's all I need in life. I've not found that yet. This is probably the closest I've come to it, because I do love a wispy lash. I know a lot of people might comment saying just wear like wispy false lashes. That is not me. I am not, I'm just not good enough for putting lashes on, especially day to day. I like to touch my eyes and I'm just a nightmare. And then if I wear semi-permanent lashes, I used to have them for a short while, but I think I'm just a person that likes to rub my eyes, and I think I like sleep on my face or something because I wake up and they're just sticking out everywhere. However, this is a really good mascara and it comes off really well as well. I hate when it's an absolute nightmare to get your mascara off and you end up kind of rubbing your lashes too much as well. So I would highly recommend that, and I think it was only £6. And then I have got some lip glosses. So I've got 2 of the Plumping Gloss Pout Bomb lip glosses. I've got Candy and Kiss. So this top one is Candy, that one's Kiss. I was a little bit, not disappointed, but I thought that was going to be a little bit maybe darker or more of a colour. It is very light. However, because it's a plumping gloss, I will use it over the top of like actual like other lipsticks or other lip products. I've got matte lips. And more of a glossy than a matte, so I would tend to, any matte lipstick that I have on matte lip product like my Kylie lip kits, I always put them on and then I would put a gloss over, have a clear. But this lip plumping one, I'll probably put that on because that kind of, even though it is a little bit of a colour, it's very, very light, and almost like once you've kind of, the colour's gone. I hope you can't hear that rain because it is absolutely chucking it down. Lockdown life. I wish that the nice weather would come back because it's actually really miserable when it's like this all the time. Anyway, back to the lip glosses. This colour I am absolutely obsessed with. It's just so pretty, and that's probably going to be like my new kind of go-to for kind of a naturally look when it's just like fresh faced and a little bit of gloss. These lip plumping glosses as well, they're not overly kind of tingly on your lips, they just give that nice kind of tingle. And I mean, I will be honest, I've tried so many lip plumping glosses. I think the Soap and Glory one tingles the most. The Dior one, Lip Maximizer, that tingles quite a lot as well, but I don't know, do lip plumpers really work? Do you think that they work? Because I think it's just all in my head and I'm just like, yeah, but I don't know if they really work. And then finally from Beauty Bay, obviously from Makeup Revolution again, it's another lip gloss. This is the Sheer Brilliant lip glosses in Sheer Sugar Coated 108. This is a little bit darker than I normally go for. It's like almost like a browny shade. However, love it. I don't know what's wrong with me at the moment. I can't stop buying lip glosses. They're just my favourite thing to buy. And yeah, obsessed. Next up, put that over there. Next up, let's go for these. Sorry, Popsy. Now, I did put on my story that I was going to do an order from The Ordinary, or whatever the actual shop's called. I'm not sure. But the actual kind of Ordinary brand website. I just wanted some Ordinary products because everyone was raving about them. I think they look really pretty. And you know, you can never have too many skincare items. So I put on my story asking what you would recommend, and I basically went off your recommendations, to be honest. So I'll go through them in kind of like the order that I use them. So first up, this one was highly recommended. It's the Squalane cleanser. Don't know how you say it. I probably should have researched that prior. So this is a cleanser and makeup remover. And what I love about this cleanser is you don't have to wet your face before you put it on. You just put it on, and well, you don't just put it on, you actually put a little bit in your hand and rub it together, and that kind of warms it up, and then put it all over your face, and it just kind of, it's like not overly greasy, but it's greasy enough that it just like makes your makeup slide off your face. It's just really nice. It's kind of more of an oily formula than like a soapy formula, but really good. And what I love about this as well is it's good at getting your eye makeup off, like your mascara, things like that. There's nothing worse than having to scrub and scrub and scrub on your eyelashes. And it's also nice just to kind of have that one product for everything, rather than normally I use my cleanser for like my face and then I use a specific eye product. But this is just kind of a all-in-one, off you go. So say I've taken my makeup off or cleansed my face, whichever. Then this is my absolute favourite product. Possibly my favourite skincare product ever, because I've never had anything with such immediate results. It's the AHA 30% and BHA 2% peeling solution. I think a lot of people just call it the, oh no, I don't know what they call it actually, just the peeling solution, isn't it, I think. As you can see, I've used a little bit of that just where that lines up to. I think I've used it 3 or 4 no, I've not used it 3. Maybe 4 or 5 times I've used it. It is quite shocking when you first put it on. Obviously it's bright red, it's like, it's not really like blood, I don't think, it's more like beetroot. It has a weirdish smell, and you've just got to be careful when you're putting it on the clothes that you're wearing, because I once dripped it down and ruined the top. Well, I didn't ruin it, but you know, it's not ideal, is it? This does, however, tingle on your face. I mean, I think it depends on your skin sensitivity and things like that. When I put it on, it's fine, and then that I'll set my timer for 10 minutes. You shouldn't leave it on for more than 10 minutes. And during that 10 minutes, at random times, I feel tingling in different places. And I mean, I quite like that tingling because to me it feels like it's working. I know some people might get more severe tingling than others, so you might not actually like it. I wanted to get my sister something from The Ordinary. It was her birthday. It's actually today as I'm filming. And I got her 21 different presents. I really wanted to get her this, but I know she has quite sensitive skin, and if it starts tinkling I know she won't like it, so I didn't actually risk it with her. So if you do have sensitive skin, I would maybe do a little bit of research beforehand, just because obviously this is kind of like acid that you're putting on your face, so you know, it's kind of dangerous. I should really know a little bit more about this, but yeah, you have got to be very careful with that. So once I've done my face mask, I will wash it off, and then I will use this. This was also really highly recommended. Niacinamide? I think that's how you say it. 10% plus zinc 1%. This again is the little cute pipette bottle. I just put this kind of all over, rub it in, and yeah, I think it's quite cooling after you've used the mask as well, because you will have a little bit of redness after that mask just because it's been tingling. So then I will use this, and that makes your skin super soft. Sometimes, obviously I only use this once a week, so I do tend to use this at night, and then straight after I've put that on I will use the Natural Moisturising Factors Plus AH, which is just kind of a moisturiser. I got the big one, and I mean, I just love the packaging of this The Ordinary. It's really simple, but it's just, I just love it. I leave it all out in my bathroom just for like decoration as well. But this is really, really soothing, especially after the mask. And it's also really nice just to use at night before bed. You wake up and your skin is super smooth, super soft, and just feels really moisturised and nourished. The good thing about all these products as well is they're really well priced. This was the bigger one, so I paid a little bit more for this one, but you can get a smaller one. But everything, I think all those 4 products that I've just been through came to about £21 something on the website, and I think it was £25 for free delivery, and I'm a sucker for just getting that extra to get that free delivery. So I found this, which was £3 something, the High Adherence Silicone Primer, and this is insane. If you use this before your makeup, it's not going to budge, trust me. It is honestly the best primer I've used. I've used quite a few primers, but this is the one that I wouldn't use it in every day or just for work, things like that. I'd use it for more like nights out or special occasions, or when I'm like really making an effort. But it's brilliant. I would definitely recommend this one. I only got the small one. I don't know if they do a bigger one as well. I'm guessing that they will. But I just wanted to make my order up to just over £25, so this got it up to like £25.10, so I got my free delivery and another product for less. So you know, we're all winners. So yeah, that's my Ordinary products. Then I've just got some kind of random products that I just got just at supermarkets because they were on offer, because I just felt like it, that sort of thing. So first up I've got the L'Oreal Elvive Extraordinary Clay Mask. This is a pre-shampoo treatment. I think you just put it on your roots. Now I've not actually used it just because it's kind of designed so your roots get less oily, so therefore your hair looks less greasy, you don't have to wash it. So I just feel like while we're in lockdown and it doesn't actually matter if I've got a little bit greasy roots one day, I'm just gonna wait out for this, for kind of lockdown to be over, when we're back out and about and when I don't want greasy hair as often, and I will use this. So I will let you know when I've used it. It is a very kind of like gloopy formula, as you can see. I mean, it doesn't really, watch it spot out on me, it doesn't really move in the tub. It smells very like a clay mask, so it's not the nicest of smells, but I am really excited. I've watched a few reviews on it and things like that, and I think it's gonna be good. Next up is this Dove Nourishing Body Care Visible Glow Self Tan Lotion. It's just in the fair to medium. I would normally get medium to dark if I was using it as a tan. I did actually used to use this as my tan, but now I use the Tanologist. But this was just on offer, and because I do quite like the moisturisation in this formula as well, I just thought I'm going to get it for the kind of winter months, just for like my legs more than anything really. Just to give them a slight glow, not because I'm going out or getting my legs out or anything, just for a little glow, just for, I just feel better when I've got a bit of colour, if you know what I mean. So yeah, this one will be staying in the cupboard until, Well, I say the darker days, but it's currently kind of stormy outside, so maybe we'll be using that sooner than we think. Then next up I have bio oil. This is one of my absolute go-to products. I'm obsessed with bio oil. Every time I have a shower I put it everywhere, so I do go through this. So this was just simply a kind of replenishment purchase. Really good for like uneven skin tone, any like scarring you might have. You can use it on your face, you can use it on your body, everywhere. It's just a kind of all round amazing product. In fact, it actually says on the back, scars, stretch marks, uneven skin tone, aging skin or dehydrated skin. Apply twice daily for a minimum of 3 months. And it says how it's good for pregnancy as well, just for like preventing stretch marks, things like that. But this, I swear by this, if you want anything to kind of just put all over you after a shower, it's this. Then next up I got this moisturiser. Now I actually bought this kind of with the intent of an SPF, however I didn't read it properly and it's only an SPF of 12, so it's not actually kind of a good enough SPF on its own. It is a moisturiser and it's got a little bit of not tan, what do you call it, kind of gradual tan, I guess. Yeah, got a little bit of gradual tanning, so if I'm having just like a no makeup day at home, just kind of doing little bits and bobs, I will put this on because it gives me a little bit of colour throughout the day and it is a nice moisturiser. However, if you're looking for an SPF, this wouldn't be enough. Read before you buy, unlike me. Then we have got, I was really excited for this, well I am still excited about it, the Shrine Drop It, the pink drops. Now, I love pink. I actually got a pink toner in my hair at the hairdresser's, well, the last 2 times I've had pink hair. However, because of lockdown that just faded and no one really got to see it. Big shame. So my sister actually told me about this and I was like, well I absolutely have to have this. And I'll just show you what you get as well. It's a temporary kind of hair, multi-use non-permanent hair colour is what they call it. With this pink box you can create any of those pink shades. It just depends how many drops you decide to put in and how kind of light your hair is prior to starting. Obviously I've got dark roots and then it goes lighter, but I'm not really bothered about changing the colour of my roots. I'm more kind of, I'd like a pastel shade at the bottom. So basically what you do is, this is your little bowl that you get. I don't know if you can see, but there is a little line just there. So you fill this bowl with the conditioner up to the line. Then you get your little drops. You do get a little piece of paper in the box with kind of a guide to like how many drops you need to get certain colours depending on what your hair colour is. I think when I did it I used about 8 or 9 drops. So in your conditioner, drop your drops in, mix it around with this cute little brush, and then you just put it on all over your hair. So I used 8 to 9 drops, put it all over, and it was kind of, obviously because my hair's not the lightest colour, it was a pastel-y colour. I think if you go back and watch my last YouTube video, I did still have the drop, like it was still in then, and that was maybe after 3 washes. So it was still like a pastel-y pinky colour, and then it goes a little bit rose goldy, and then obviously you just get back to your normal hair. I like this because obviously you can just kind of do it for a night out or whatever, and then you can wash it, and then if you've got, I mean, depending on like what your job is or whatever, or what you're doing, where you're going, you can wash it out and you're good to go and, you know, be all professional or whatever. And finally, the last thing that I bought during lockdown, I mean I've bought a lot, but this is one of my favourite things. I mentioned before it was my sister's birthday today and she's 21, so I bought her 21 different things. It's very hard to think of 21 presents before you just decide to go and do that and think it's a good idea. Really difficult. And I did it within 2 or 3 weeks because, you know, my lockdown head was on and I wasn't organised. So me and my sister, basically, when we used to walk Poppy, I've always been obsessed with stars, and I used to be like, oh look at the stars or whatever, and then we just, I don't know why we got in this habit of saying when it's dark look for the stars. And one of my best friends, Lucy, has a little print business. I will link it in the description box below and I'll pop it up on the screen now so you can go and find her on Instagram. And she does little prints like this, and well, she does all sorts, she does cards, she does whatever, she'll do it. and I ordered one of these for Chloe and she'd done it and they had little yellow stars, and then when she posted it out to me she'd included this one as well and said, I've just done you a little one as well. So this is I'm gonna find a little frame for this and pop it in my room. But I'm just absolutely obsessed with her work. Literally, I've watched her do her prints, like watched her do them and then seen them, and I still can't get over the fact that it's just all handwritten. She literally, it looks like it's been done with like a printer and a computer and stuff. Like, it's just amazing. So I would definitely go and check out her page. You can get things for your home, like a card to send your friends, like just literally anything, little quotes, like I just love things like that. So I would definitely go and check out her Instagram, and her Instagram's really pretty as well. So yeah. So that is, I think that's everything I've bought during lockdown. I mean, I have bought some other random bits. I bought a skipping rope, which is outside, probably getting wet in this storm, but a skipping rope because I've been really into making my own kind of like hip routines and then doing like bits of skipping at the beginning and the end. What else have I bought? I think that is kind of it. I mean, I've bought plenty, I don't need any more. But yeah, I don't know if you like me, I just like being nosy and see what people have been buying. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'd love it if you could subscribe to my channel. And if you've got any other kind of ideas of what sort of videos you want me to do, either comment down below or send me a little DM on Instagram. And yeah, I'll be back soon. Thanks guys, bye.